Today on All Things 80s, I finally got some more vintage Star Wars figures. Welcome back to All Things 80s, and it's been quite a while since I purchased some vintage Star Wars figures. However, I remedied that and they arrived earlier today. Now, if you'd watched my video showing my collection to date, you'll know that I have all the Star Wars figures, all the Return of the Jedi figures, and I have some Empire Strikes Back and some Power of the Force. So this box contains, I think it was 5 Empire Strikes Back figures. And the best part is, all 5 are figures I never had as a child, so these are all brand new figures to me. So I'm going to go ahead, open this up, and we'll take a look at the figures and see if you like them or not. Okay, so here we are. This is quite exciting. It's been a long time since I've had a new Star Wars figure in my hand. So first impressions are good packaging, like that a lot. Now, as I said, these are all from The Empire Strikes Back. So starting with Bossk, shall we? I don't know why I never had this as a child. In fact, thinking back, I only had 2 bounty hunters. I had Boba Fett, obviously, and I had 4 Lom that I remember I did get as a Christmas gift. So these figures, I'm quite particular about my figures, and I want them to be as nice looking as possible without costing a ridiculous amount of money. So this seller had some really good looking figures at a really good price. So I jumped at the chance. So this is Bossk, happy with that. And another bounty hunter, Dengar. One that I remember passing up on as a child, I just thought he looked weird. But seeing him now, I really do like him. And this one, again, pretty damn good condition. So I guess you could argue the rear of his torso is slightly yellowed compared to his arms and legs, but it is a 40-year-old piece of plastic. And of course, I think this was the rifle that was shared with the Hoth Stormtrooper, so he looks really good as well, happy with that. And the last of the bounty hunters, excellent job from the seller here. Because this figure is prone to the sort of bandy leg syndrome, he's actually put some foam between his legs to keep them straight. That is a nice touch. Excellent job. So, of course, this one did represent great value for money because it came with not 1 but 2 accessories. Let's see. Again, it is a very fragile figure, but that's a fantastic job with that packaging though. Yeah, it's still slightly bendy or bandy, but once I put it on a stand, it'll be okay. Again, I have no real explanation as to why I didn't have this as a child, but it doesn't matter now because I have it now. And finally, the 2 Bespin guards. And these ones were ones that I really had to take my time with because of the fact that these figures are prone to having the gold completely worn off. So this pair seemed to be not too bad. So this is the white Caucasian Bespin guard. And there we go. Yeah, happy with that. The gold, it's as good as you can expect for the sort of reasonable price I paid. Like I said, I took my time picking out my Bespin guards for the simple reason that the majority of them you see for sale, the gold is completely worn off. So that's a good one. Happy with that. And finally, Bespin guard number 2. And again, very happy, or actually the gold is not quite as bold as it is on the white one. But it's certainly better than 90% you see for sale in this day and age. Interesting that they actually used 2 completely different body sculpts, when it would have been so much easier just to have produced two different heads. You know, interesting. But I'm glad they did it that way because it's adds a bit of variety to the figure. So yeah, there we go. Bespin guards complete with gold trim. So those are my 5 new vintage Star Wars figures in the sort of condition that I'm looking for, and I can say I'm very happy with my purchase. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that look at my new figures. Well, new old vintage figures, but new to me. And like I said, figures I'd never had as a child, so it's always interesting to get hold of something that you've never actually had in your hands before. So the collection is getting there, still got a ways to go, but it was nice to finally get some more Star Wars figures. So thank you all for watching. Special thanks to the Patreons. Please like the video, please subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos from All Things 80s.